Everyone thinks they know which teams are stacked and which ones are doomed. But what if the entire league has the wrong teams on the wrong pedestals? That's the uncomfortable question we're tackling today. With training camps still 2 months away, front offices have already placed their bets, fans have already crowned their favorites, and talking heads have already written half the playoff bracket in permanent marker. But here's where it gets controversial. History says at least one of those locks will implode, and at least one afterthought will leap into the finals conversation. Below is a fearless, no-sugarcoating look at the 8 rosters most likely to make the basketball world look silly next spring. 4 of them are being slept on. 4 are being propped up by hype that could collapse faster than a Jenga tower in an earthquake. Grab your popcorn because by the end, you'll either be fist-pumping in agreement or rage-typing in the comments. Either way, we're starting a conversation that won't finish until the confetti falls in June. The underrated 4 teams about to shock the world. For the Nuggets. 1. Denver Nuggets. Yeah, but they lost Porter Jr. Did they really lose anything? Bold statement. Denver might quietly win 60 games and still be labeled a surprise come April. Why? Because national headlines spent the summer drooling over flashier moves out of Los Angeles and New York, while the Nuggets simply got better at basketball. Swap breakdown. Michael Porter Jr. is a walking 20-footer, but Cam Johnson is a movement shooter who relocates like a ghost off screens. Pair that with Nikola Jokic's passing, and you've turned a static catch-and-shoot weapon into a perpetual motion machine. Depth reloaded. Bruce Brown's return is the defensive glue the second unit cried for last May. Jonas Valanciunas gives Jokic the luxury of sitting for 14 to 16 minutes without the scoreboard flipping. Tim Hardaway Jr. is the microwave bench scorer every contender secretly craves. Translation: Denver upgraded shooting, defense, and rest management without touching its core identity. If that's losing, sign me up for more losses. 2. New Orleans Pelicans, the youngest 45-win roster you've never respected. Stop scrolling if you still think this team is Zion and a prayer. David Griffin just flipped the aging CJ McCollum into Jordan Poole. Instant 20 ppg microwave. Sadiq Bey, switchable wing, and rookie revelation Jeremiah Fears, who looked like a Chris Paul starter kit in Summer League. Ceiling teaser, a closing 5 of Fears, Poole, Herb Jones, Zion, Valanciunas, can switch everything, bully mismatches, and bomb threes. If Zion plays 65 games, yes. A big if, New Orleans can steal a top 4 seed and still have draft picks in the holster. 3. Atlanta Hawks, the silent leap nobody's talking about. Last year's No. 1 overall pick, Zachary Reisacker, is so polished, he's already the Vegas favorite for 6th Man of the Year. Pair that with Kristaps Porzingis stretching the floor for Trae Young, and Nickeil Alexander-Walker locking down guards off the bench, and Atlanta just built a two-way monster while everyone obsessed over Boston's repeat tour. Fun fact, the Hawks quietly posted a top 10 offense after the All-Star break last season. Add health and shooting, and they're a dark horse 50-win team hiding in plain sight. 4. Golden State Warriors. Wait, the Warriors? Underrated? Controversial twist incoming. Vegas has Golden State at 44.5 wins, but what if that's 10 games too low? Yes, they added 0 new faces, but internal growth counts too. Brandon Podziemski's pre-draft comp was poor man's Manu Ginobili. Jonathan Kuminga just spent July working out with Kevin Durant and reportedly added a pull-up 3. If those leaps hit, Steph Curry won't need another superstar. He'll need a bigger trophy case. The overrated. 4 teams living on borrowed hype. 1. Toronto Raptors, but good on paper trap. Let's play a game. Name Toronto's closer in a playoff series. Scotty Barnes, terrific two-way talent, but he's not a 30-shot alpha yet. RJ Barrett, volume scorer, not efficiency king. Brandon Ingram, he's played 65 games once, his rookie year. Reality check. The East's 5 through 10 seeds are a bloodbath. Toronto's ceiling is fun first-round exit, unless Ingram suddenly morphs into 2019 Kawhi. And this is the part most people miss. The bench is greener than a St. Patrick's Day parade. Grady Dick and Colin Murray Boyles will learn on the fly, which is code for expect 10 to 15 ugly losses in clutch minutes. 2. Phoenix Suns. Booker at point guard? Buckle up.
Phoenix did the right thing by hitting reset on the Durant-Beal era,
but the new puzzle pieces don't snap together cleanly. Devin Booker running the offense full-time is like asking Michelangelo to paint the Sistine Chapel while also mixing the paint. He's elite, but he's historically better off the ball. Fit friction. Jalen Green is a streaky scorer who needs the rock. Dylan Brooks is a 3-and-D wing who thinks he's Kobe. Nick Richards and Mark Williams solve the center problem, but neither stretches the floor, clogging driving lanes for Booker. Translation, the Suns might be more fun league pass team than playoff lock. 3. Houston Rockets. The hype machine is outrunning reality. Houston spent big on veteran upgrades, but here's the uncomfortable truth. They're still betting on internal leaps from Jalen Green and Alperen Şengün to carry a top 10 offense. Green's efficiency has yo-yoed for 3 straight seasons, and Şengün's defense remains a nightly target. Bold prediction. If either player stalls, Houston could be the 2026 version of the 2023 Hawks. Expensive, stuck in the play-in, and wondering why the leap never came. 4. Golden State Warriors. Yes, they're on both lists. Here's why. Double-dipping isn't a typo. Golden State is simultaneously underrated by stat models and overrated by nostalgic fans who still picture 2017. The roster is old, the bench is thin, and Jimmy Butler's playoff heroics can't mask 82 games of wear and tear. Controversy alert. If the Warriors refuse to attach future picks for a second star, they're punting on Curry's remaining prime. That's not just a basketball decision. It's a legacy gamble. Agree or disagree? We can do it, we can do it. The payoff. End in question. Your turn. Every October, the NBA hive mind convinces itself it has the answers. Every April, the hive mind looks foolish. The Nuggets could flirt with 60 wins. The Hawks could host a playoff series. The Raptors could miss the play-in entirely.
Nothing is guaranteed except the chaos.
So which of these hot takes makes you want to throw your phone across the room? Are the Pelicans actually the West's sleeping giant? Or will Zion's hamstring betray them again? Is Denver's quiet summer the best move of the year? Or did they just downgrade from a 6'10" sniper to a role player? Drop your hottest counter take below. Bonus points if you bring receipts, stats, film clips, your sarcastic memes. Let's argue like it's Game 7. Because in 2 months, we'll all pretend we saw it coming, even if we didn't.